Intrust Bank is a major sponsor of the Northwest Soccer program through the Eric Profit Scholarship Tournament. At Intrust Bank, we place our values at the center of everything we do. It's a philosophy we have followed for more than 140 years. This principled approach to business is encapsulated into 3 words: tradition for today. This principle makes us different from the rest. Check out Intrust Bank today at intrustbank.com.
Shall we book it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Hey man, you going out for football?
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices: to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
Wichita Northwest Grizzlies soccer is on the air. Welcome to everyone in Grizzly Nation to another webcast of your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies as they take on the best teams in Kansas and pursue a 6A state title. Follow your Grizzlies all season long on youtube.com/NWHSGrizz. Today's webcast is brought to you through the support of the many sponsors of this year's Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament, including the following: Mel Hamilton Ford on the Big Corner of 119th West in Kellogg. We're better. We're proving it. You be the judge. Thank you, Lisa Hamilton. And by Aerotech Engineering, 5555 North 119th Street West in Maize, serving customers that rank among the world's largest manufacturers of civilian and military aircraft. Thank you, Tom Simon and everyone at Aerotech Engineering. By Tom Lassiter and Fleeson, Gooing, Colson & Kitch, attorneys in the Epic Center at 301 North Main. We believe our clients' best interests and needs are our own. By Intrust Bank of Wichita, 105 North Main with branches throughout Sedgwick County. Intrust is built on value. We change to meet the times, but we will never change our principles. By Dan Garreau and the law firm of Dugan & Garreau, experts in personal injury, business law, workers' compensation, wills, and trusts. Now with our new location at 3636 North Ridge Road, Suite 100. By McCurdy Real Estate and Auction on East 13th Street, just east of K96, serving Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma for over 40 years. Real estate, but better. By the Joe and Judy Coughlin and the Chris and Jan Schumacher families, strong supporters of Grizzlies soccer through the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund. By Emerson Biggins, 808 East Douglas at the east edge of Old Town. Come visit Emerson Biggins and enjoy the great food, cold brews, and hospitality of Luis Lopez and his staff today. By Hurricane Sports Bar at the corner of 13th and Tyler. Luis Lopez has brought his hospitality west to make it convenient to Grizzly Nation. By Credit Union of America, where members are the owners. With branches all over the Wichita metro area, Credit Union of America stands ready to serve you. By Todd Eflin Narrates. Hey, that's me. Voiceovers for audiobooks, product or promotional videos, telephone systems, and business commercials. By the Robert L. Gould Foundation, a philanthropic trust assisting the educational needs of young people at Northwest for over 10 years. By the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund, providing scholarship assistance to Northwest soccer seniors each year through the support of the Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament. And by the many other sponsors who make this webcast possible. And now, to the field and to the voice of the Grizzlies, Kevin Arkin.
Thank you, Todd Eflin. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Bobby Bribiesca. Hey, Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium at the Eric Profit number 19 Memorial Soccer Complex for today's doubleheader against our rivals from the West at Maize High School. They're in here for a non-league doubleheader today, and we're glad to have you with us. We're about to introduce the players and do the pregame remarks, so you can listen in as we do that. Good afternoon, everyone. The administration and staff of Wichita Northwest High School and everyone in the Grizzly soccer program welcomes you to Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium at the Eric Profit number 19 Soccer Complex for today's Greater Wichita Athletic League team, the Northwest Grizzlies, hosting the Eagles of Maize High School. We extend a warm welcome today to any Northwest alumni in attendance at this afternoon's game, along with a welcome to our guests from Maize. And to those of you watching on the internet today from both Northwest and Maize, we welcome you as well. The Junior Varsity contest will kick off here shortly, and it will be followed by the varsity match. Today's game is sanctioned by the Kansas State High School Activities Association. High school sports are intended to be an extension of the classroom, teaching teamwork, responsibility, and sportsmanship. Rule 52 requires each of us to reinforce these lessons on the playing field. Spectators are expected to provide positive encouragement to the players of both teams and to respect all players, coaches, and officials while maintaining an atmosphere of sportsmanship throughout the contest. We appreciate your cooperation. The referees for the Junior Varsity contest are Troy Fowler and Oscar Nufio. Is he ready to start? Huh?
You said his name right. I just wanted to say hey.
Oh.
I'll see you later.
All right, I'll see you, Christina. Take care. Christina Commons just poked her nose up here. Projected starters for Maize High: number 1, freshman Isaac Benjamin; number 3, freshman Cohen Myers; number 5, senior Logan Aerosmith; number 6, senior Sebastian Luna; number 12, senior Jamie Gonzalez; number 17, junior Connor Levy; number 19, sophomore Reese DeMoss; number 23, sophomore Emery Hultberg; number 30, sophomore Musiel Sabatu; number 34, freshman Jace Fansler; and number 40, senior Parker Peterman. Projected starters for the Grizzlies: in goal, number 1, Danny Avila. Number 3, Craig Kamerick. Number 4, Isaac Alvarez Davalos. Number 5, Emerson Ernest. Number 6, Julian Garcia. Number 7, Memphis Estrada. Number 8, Jude Sizemore. Number 9, Christopher Correa Sandoval. Number 11, David George. Number 15, Cale Carlston. And number 20, David Avila. Coaches for the Northwest JV: Corey Roberts and Art Schutt. Coaches for Maize: Brett Womack, Jay Holmes, Brad Holmes, and Michaela Morgan. In the first half, Maize will defend the north goal. Grizzlies will have the wind in the first half, ladies and gentlemen, and wind there is plenty of. It is the windiest day of the year. We have a steady 30 to 35 mile an hour wind. We're expecting gusts to 40 miles an hour throughout the evening. So it is going to be a very windy afternoon. The Grizzlies will have the wind at their back. They will play from left to right, wearing their blue home uniforms. Maize dressed in white with red numerals and red trim. And we are underway here at Northwest High. Maize with a ball and intercepting it right away is Carlston. He sends one forward. Maize comes away with it now into the shadow of the trees, and a quick throw in for Maize High. It gets kicked right back out, and we'll do it all over again. You can hear the wind in the microphone. There's not a thing we can do about it. We're totally exposed up here. Brandon Miller is our executive producer this afternoon, and we expect some help from Amaya Bates later on. Time. We are underway, 1 minute gone, no score. This is the second last game of the year for Northwest. They're done with their road games. And Amaya is shagging balls here, so we won't see much of her up here for this game. There's a shot and a save by Danny Avila, and he keeps the score at 0. He punts one out to center. Headed back forward by Maize. Carlson gets it again for Northwest. Gets around one player. Now he dribbles it forward and sends a long pass. Intercepted. Grizzlies get it back. Julian Garcia on the far side had a foot on it. Now Kamerick has it. And he puts it in the middle. Cale Carlston again has his pass intercepted. Bouncing around at midfield. Giving chase here is Sizemore. Goes out of play off of the foot of Connor Levy. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. David George will handle the throw in chores. And he gets it into Memphis Estrada. Comes back now to George. George gets around Levy, still with it, centering pass, and it's intercepted and cleared out of the penalty area by the white shirts. And that one goes out of play. It'll belong to Northwest. David George will throw it in. Memphis will go in to be a receiver. And that one he throws, the wind carries it over the goal line, and it will be a goal kick for Maize. Goal kick, Maize. You can't believe how much wind there is up here. Look at the net behind the goalkeeper for the Eagles. And he taps one short. And finally it's sent out here to center where Sabatu gets a foot on it. There's a long shot and it goes just wide. And it will be a goal kick for the Eagles again. Goal kick, Maize. Kicks a pretty good boot into this stiff 30-mile-an-hour wind. Comes all the way out here in front of us. DeMoss has it. He brings it up the near sideline into Grizzly territory. Isaac gets a foot on it to clear it back forward. And there's DeMoss again, centering one. Oh, it went right through the wickets of two players who could have scored. And a break for Northwest, and that'll be a goal kick for Northwest. Goal kick, Northwest. Approaching 5 minutes gone, first half, no score. Grizzlies JV dropped a 6-0 decision to Manhattan on Tuesday. Pretty salty Manhattan squad up there. Pretty good road trip, though. I thought the Grizzlies, especially the Varsity, played very well throughout the game. Here's the long one intended for Gonzalez. Is he going to get a shot off? He does. Blocked by Avila and then finally kicked out of play. And that'll be a throw-in on the near side for the Eagles, deep in Grizzly territory. And a good centering pass blocked out by Sandoval, but an offside is called, and that'll be a free kick for Northwest. Offside, Maize, free kick, Northwest. Memphis with it, gets around, does a nice job to get around Levy. And back out towards center. Sandoval sends it forward. And a little chip from him went a long way, carried by the wind. Memphis has it. He sends it wide. He booted it almost too hard, and it does stay in, but it's a long way from pay dirt. There's a centering pass, and that's going to go over the goal line, borne by the wind, and it will be a goal kick for the Eagles. Goal kick, Maize. This the second last game of the year for the Grizzlies. They will wrap it up on senior night Tuesday against East High. And the senior night ceremonies will take place between games, as it usually does. And they'll blow up the tunnel unless the wind is like this. There's no way they can blow up a tunnel in wind like this. So. On the far side, David Avila sends it back now to Garcia. Garcia, with two defenders, goes down. Play continues. And here's a chance for Maize, and a long one goes over everything, and that'll be a goal kick for Northwest. Goal kick, Northwest. St. Mary getting set to come in for Northwest. The next opportunity. A long boot comes well past center. Sizemore sends it back. Garcia has it. Emerson lets it go through. Sizemore again, back over to Garcia. And now Maize comes away with it. Here they come, 3-on-5. Greg Kamrick over there providing defensive pressure. That one is loose in front, hits the post, and bounces right into the arms of Avila. Oh my gosh. That was dangerous. And a big break for Northwest. That one goes through the wickets of Cameron. And a shot and a save by Avila. He'll have another goalkeeper distribution. Maize with it again now, working it up. And the Grizzlies send it a long one deep. This is onside because he was in his own half. Good centering pass, but nobody's there to receive it. Memphis had gone to help. Sizemore with it. To center, that's Avila with it. And Maize clears it out here to center. Isaac with it. And that one goes into the grandstand off the foot of Craig Kamrick. It'll be a throw in for Maize. Northwest 2 subs will have to wait. 19:30 to go, first half, no score. Another one goes out. It'll be another throw in for Northwest. For Maize. At center, Garcia with it. This one goes all the way back to the keeper, and I don't know who the keeper is because they never told us which one's which. We'll have to get that cleared up here going forward. Isaac goes back hard. Avila comes out and corrals the ball. He'll have a goalkeeper distribution. Emerson Ernest chips one out of play. Now we'll have some subs. Substitutions for Maize, number 31, Luca Richards, and number 35, Braden Flower. Coming in for Northwest, number 10, Zane Umeri, and number 23, Quincy Umfachan. And 17:50, clock running, and Emerson Ernest will take a break. He's making his way to the sideline. Nice crowd on hand for this JV contest. Of course, the Eric Prophet Memorial Soccer Complex is not very far from either school. Obviously, it's on campus here at Northwest, but Maize High School is only 10 minutes away from here, so an easy draw on a pretty nice afternoon, except for the wind. The temperature's 78 degrees. A little bit warmer than average for October, but it's been a warm October. And the field here at Northwest has never been in better shape than it is today. Nice job by David George to win that one back. That'll be Northwest throw-in. David throws it in to Memphis gets kicked out of play. We'll do it all over again. And George will move down 20 yards and get another shot at it. Throws in another one. Be nice if the Grizzlies could get a goal or two while they have this 30-mile-an-hour wind at their back. I know sometimes we play better against the wind, but I'd sure like to take advantage of it. There's a free kick coming here for Maize after a foul called. I don't know if they call the foul or offside, but either way, it's going to be an indirect free kick, so it really doesn't matter. And David George intercepts that one. Emerson Ernest getting set to come back in for Northwest. Mary lets it go through. At center, Christopher Correa Sandoval sends a long one on the far side. Quincy O over there to chase it down. And that goes over the goal line, and that'll be a goal kick. Substitutions for the Eagles: number 8, Gavin Palmer; number 11, Omar Alba; number 38, Matt Flanagan; for Northwest, number 5, Emerson Ernest. Also subbing in for Maize, number 26, Logan Hampy. Emerson Ernest with it, gets a shot off. It's going to go wide and be picked up there by the goalkeeper for the Eagles. Up here on the near side and taken away by Zane Umeri. Umeri up to Ernest. Ernest's going to try and, nope, he can't do it. It's going to be a goal kick. The ball just got carried by the wind again. Goal kick, Maize. They are grilling burgers over there. I thought they wouldn't grill them in this wind, but the grill is out and the wind is blowing the smoke to Newton. Ernest sends it to Umeri. Umeri back to Isaac. Isaac puts it up in the air. Watch the wind get a hold of this one. And it did. It blew it over everybody's head. Up the near side comes the Eagles. There's one through. David George is there to defend it from Luca Richards. Goes out of play. It'll be a throw in for Maize. 13 to go. No score. First half JV game. Northwest and Maize. Centering pass blocked by Christopher Correa Sandoval. Now a shot off the post. That was off the foot of Luca Richards. Sandoval couldn't clear the ball. It went right to Richards, and he took a big blast. And fortunately for us, it hit the post, and it's still no score. Emerson Ernest. Garcia. Umeri sends one up. Emerson Ernest with it. He centers one. Loose in front. Grizzlies control it. They couldn't get a shot off. There's a long blast. That's going to go wide. That'll be a goal kick for Maize High. Goal kick, Maize. Grizzlies are going to make a substitution here. Maize about to come in. And there's a good one for Richards. And down there to get it is David George. Isaac there to help now. And Isaac clears it out of danger and sends it up the middle. Quincy O with it, sends it forward for Avila. Avila gets by one. He's got a breakaway. If he can get a shot off, he held up. He lost the ball, and now he fires it wide. It'll be a goal kick. Goal kick, Maize. Northwest substitution, number 14, Maize. 10.5 to go. And there's that wind. We have everything up here on in our booth. Literally everything is anchored down by half a roll of duct tape. Something in that number. David George bringing it down the floor. Nice pass, but there was nobody home. Isaac can't get to it, and here's a breakaway, and that's onside, folks. Richards with it now. He'll take a long blast, and that'll go over everything, and it will be wide, and it'll be a Northwest goal kick. Goal kick, Northwest. Substituting for Maize, number 30, Musael Sabatu. .9:20 to go, first half, no score. David George will handle the goal kick. Keeps it low, still gets it to center, and there's Avila with it. And, they tried to get a through ball to Emerson Ernest, and it was intercepted. That was too bad. Saez sends it back now to Avila. David Avila on the far side, still fighting for it. Couple of pinball-like plays here as the ball's just bouncing off of people. Quincy with it. Something going for Maize. There's a long shot. That's going to go over, and that'll be a goal kick. Goal kick, Northwest. Substituting for the Grizzlies, number 12, Eli Cabral. And number 16, Oscar Morelos. Goal kick, Northwest. Substitution for Maize, number 12, Jamie Gonzalez. Down to 7 to go in the first half of a scoreless game. Be interesting to see what this wind is going to do to the Grizzlies compared to what it's done for them. Eli Cabral with it. And Umeri, good job. He got it to Cabral. Now Cabral tapped it. It went out of play. It'll be a throw in for Maize. Ball's thrown in by Richards. And out to center it comes. Jude Sizemore over there sends it forward into the shadows of the concession stand. Emerson Ernest, he goes down, gets up, sends one wide, nobody there but white shirts, and out it comes towards center. Here's a chance for Maize and a great stop by Danny Avila. Down the floor it comes again. David George back there defensively. It goes over the goal line and it will be a goal kick for Northwest. Goal kick, Northwest. Substitutions for Maize, number 3, Cohen Myers, and number 23, Emery Holtberg. Five minutes to go in the half. Substitutions for Maize, number 6, Sebastian Luna. For the Grizzlies, number 6, Julian Garcia. And number 7, Memphis Estrada. Loose ball at midfield. And Memphis gets a touch on it, sends it forward. And here come the Grizzlies with it. There's a long one that was intended for Emerson. And Maize comes away with it. It's going to go out of play. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. Know you can hear the wind. All the windsocks in the world aren't going to stop this one. Substitution for Maize, number 34, Jace Fensler. A lot of play at midfield. Nobody taking control. Now Maize gets a run started, and it gets broken up again. And there's a ball shot in deep, and David George is there to knock it out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Eagles on the far side as we approach 2 minutes to go in the first half. In the air it goes, and out of play. No, it stayed in, excuse me. No, it did go out. And it will be a throw in for Maize. This This one goes into the sellout crowd. It'll be another throw in, this time for Northwest. Memphis couldn't get anything going over there. 1 minute remaining in the first half. And good job again by David George to, that wasn't David George, excuse me. That was Morales that came over and got that one. 30 seconds to go now in the first half. And that ball sent forward by the Grizzlies. Inside 10 seconds now. Halftime in the junior varsity contest, and no score. Ladies and gentlemen, the concession stand is open for your convenience. They've been grilling hot dogs and hamburgers over there with the smoke getting blown all the way to Newton. But the flavor stays here. Head over to the concession stand, grab yourself something to eat and a cold drink during halftime. The concession stand is located in the building just north of the main entry gate to the stadium. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and take our own halftime break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes here with more from Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium, where there's no score in the JV contest. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason. More than $400,000 in community partnerships. Credit Union of America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Campaign of this property and it's sold right. Shall we book it? Yes. Yeah. Yes. I love it.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition, Melham Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
to redefine yourself,
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself,
to realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
Means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Welcome back to Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium as we get set for the second half here of our junior varsity contest, which is scoreless through the first 30 minutes. Waiting the arrival of the teams to take the field. Grizzlies will have the wind in their face in the second half, and they will be playing into the teeth of a 30-mile-plus south wind that has gotten heavier as the game has gone on, and that's exactly what they predicted. In the second half of the JV contest, Maize will defend the south goal. And I believe Maize will also kick off, if I'm not mistaken. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is our ball. David Avila is standing over the ball, so we're waiting the signal from the referees. Away we go. Second half action of the JV contest. Varsity will follow 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. So stay with us after the conclusion of the game. Good varsity contest. Varsity Grizzlies have been playing very well of late. Even though they came up on the short end of a 5-3 score on Tuesday night up in Manhattan, they played very well throughout the contest and led for much of it. And Johnny Hune had, in my opinion, his best game of the season in the nets. That is going to be a throw-in for Northwest. That one chipped into the air off the back of a Maize player. Shadows starting to get long here at Northwest. The light standard shadows are actually now in the press box from the far side. So clear across the field as the days are getting shorter here in Wichita. The sun is lower in the sky. Northwest with the ball. That's Memphis sending it forward. And that ball dies into the wind. And we have a whistle now, and I'm not sure what the whistle's for. Oh, there's a player down for Maize on the far side of the field. And he is injured. Brandon, pass me my binoculars, will you? Thanks. The injured player for Maize is number 19, Reese DeMoss. He will be subbed for by number 31, Luca Richards. All right, our clock is obviously going to be messed up here, so I'm going to have to do a little clock management online. Bear with me for just a moment while we do just that. Since was not in a position where I could stop it. All right, now we're back at it. David Avila with a big run down the field, almost got a shot off. And that one's going to go into the bench of the Eagles. Craig Cameron will throw it in right below us. Garcia watches it get tapped off his foot. We'll do it all over again. How about a third time, folks? 27 remaining in the game, no score. Northwest and Maize, this is the junior varsity contest. Varsity will follow. Emerson Ernest. And now that one is chipped away, and Christopher Sandoval couldn't maintain control. Sizemore has it. And a good ball to David Avila. Now it's cleared out by Maize, and here's the long one. Johnny Hune now is in the game as a fullback for Northwest, wearing number 1. He will, in all likelihood, be the starting goalkeeper in the varsity contest. He could not play in the first half of this game and play in the next 3 halves. You only play in 3 halves in 1 day per Acacia. And that'll be a foul and free kick for Northwest. They take it quickly. Avila has it in the center circle. Now he chips it to the near side. That's going to roll into the Northwest bench, and it will be a throw-in for the Maize Eagles. Garcia has it go out of bounds. It will stay with Northwest. Craig Cameron will come up to handle the throw-in duty.
Would you like me to give you my starters for the next game?
I would love the starters. Folks, enjoy some Silent Sunday. back with you after doing a little housekeeping. Grizzlies with it. They send a long one in there, and that'll be a save by the goalkeeper. And you know, I should have asked the coach who was in goal, because I still don't know. I do know for the varsity game, however. Memphis, double team, has it taken away from him by Sabatu. And a nice play by Sandoval. And got a free kick coming here for the Eagles on the foul that was called. And Nolan Anderson getting set to come in for Northwest. Number 2. Watch this kick. This could make it all the way to the goal. A long one. Goes into the penalty area. There's a shot and a score. Told you. Tell me who scored if you can, Brandon. Five gets the assist. Who scored, Coach? Number of the scorer. Thank you. Wait for him to restart it. From 5 on the goal, which means nothing to you people at home, but it means a lot to me. All right, we're back underway. Grizzlies trail 1-0. Maize high goal scored by number 31, Luca Richards. The assist to number 5, Logan Aerosmith. Well, Aerosmith launched that one from his own side of center. Borne by the wind, it got all the way through. There's a goal kick coming now for Northwest. Goal kick, Northwest. And with that ball getting all the way through, Richards needed to do nothing but finish it. And he finished it, he did. It's 1-0. And Christopher Correa Sandoval is asking for help. It's too far for him to get it down to where everybody is standing. And it doesn't make it there. Nolan Anderson is in the game now. He came in after the goal was scored. Craig Kamrick to Emerson Ernest. And up to Nolan Anderson. Anderson. Isaac has it. And Isaac double team. Loses it to Sabatu, excuse me. And out to center. Cleared out by Craig Kamrick. And Emerson Ernest again. There's a long one, and the wind is really affecting the play for the Grizzlies. You can tell. This is hurting them. There's nothing worse than playing in wind. And now they have to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune as the 30-mile-an-hour plus wind gusting to 40. All this because a cold front is coming. It will come through tonight. The high tomorrow is only supposed to be 60. And what do we have? We have a foul called. I believe it's going to be a free kick for Maize from about 30 yards out. Clock running, 19:40 and counting remaining in the contest. Grizzlies down by 1. Goal scored about 5 minutes ago. there's a long one that's going to go over everything, and it will be a goal kick for Northwest. Goal kick, Northwest. Sandoval sends it out to center. It's intercepted there by Sabadu. And bringing it down the far side are the Eagles. And I believe they've called the foul. We cannot hear whistles with the wind blowing as hard as it is. There's no way we can hear any whistles up here. Eagles about to make a line change here. And it is a free kick for Maize High. In the air it goes, loose in front, and Anderson can't clear it out. Gets kicked across the mouth of the goal. Somehow it stayed in. And no, it did not. It's a goal kick. Goal kick, Northwest. Substitutions for Maize. Number 8, Kevin Palmer. Number 11, Omar Alba. Number 26, Logan Hampy. And number 35, Braden Flower. All right, now here comes the goal kick for Northwest. Out to center. Grizzlies clear it. Avila with it. Sends it back. Memphis sends it forward. And the Grizzlies trying to come away with it. Jude Sizemore did everything but bring the ball with him. They're still fighting for it. Sizemore again is in there. Now they get by, and here's a chance. So Craig Cameron gets the ball, and he'll chip it wide. And finally clears it out of play to give the Grizzlies a chance to regroup for the throw-in. And the Grizzlies with it. Cross midfield. That's David George. Going 1-on-2, it's finally taken off his foot. Memphis Estrada brings it up. And he sends a long one forward for Sizemore, but he's offside. Offside, Northwest, free kick, Maize. If that wasn't dangerous play, I don't know what is, but play continues. That one goes over the goal line, and it will be, what do they call? I think that's going to be a corner kick for Maize. Corner kick, Maize. They're trying to clear it out. Now it goes out of the crowd. That'll be a Northwest throw-in, but not until we sub. Substitutions for Maize, number 38, Matt Flanagan. For Northwest, number 18, Matthias Ornelas. And number 23, Quincy Umfanchan. one goes out of play. It'll be another throw in for Maize. The wind has been the enemy of both teams here tonight, depending on which way they're playing. 13:40 remaining in the game. 1-0, Grizzlies trail. Johnny Hune sends it wide to the far side. David George sees it go out of play, but he'll throw it in. Give and go back to George. Now he dishes it off to Memphis. And out to center, and back it comes. See if I can get the attention of the coaching staff. One moment. Okay. I threw it down to Austin and landed 25 feet away from him. And he was right below me. Love the wind. Ball on the far side, going to be thrown in there by the Eagles. And down the side it comes. Craig Kemrick giving chase. And he boots it out of play. It'll be a throw in for Maize. Out of play off of Quincy, and quick throw in by Maize now. And we have a call. I can't believe that was offside. I don't know what he called, but either way, it's a free kick for Northwest. Sandoval sends it into the center circle. Memphis gets a foot on it. Can't control it. Here comes Maize back with it now. Carlson overran it. And there's a loose ball in front and cleared away by Craig Kemrick, and a great defensive play. It'll be a corner kick, but still a great defensive play by Craig Kemrick. Corner kick, Maize. Inside 11 to go. Thank you. Goal kick taken by Northwest, and over here on the near side, Julian Garcia knocks it out of play. It'll be a throw in for Maize. Inside 10 to go now in the game. That one gets tapped to the near side. Down it goes, and that's going to stay in. Avila gets a foot on it. And still fighting for it is David Avila. He wins it. He sends it back to Sizemore. Sizemore back to center where it's intercepted. That was intended for Memphis. And Johnny Hune, and we have a they called something. I do not know what the call was. Either way, it's Northwest ball. I'm not exactly sure what the call was. Emerson Ernest getting set to come back in for Northwest. Jude Sizemore in the center circle. Come on, get it down there. Quincy. David George. Oh, nice pass wide. Anderson sends it back. Quincy in the center sends it on the near side to Garcia. Oh, Garcia got his pocket picked. Christopher Correa Sandoval made a nice defensive play to stop a breakaway. Garcia wins it. He sends a long one forward. That's going to go out of play, and that'll be a goal kick for Maize. Goal kick, Maize. Substituting for Northwest, number 5, Emerson Ernest. Out of play, throwing it in will be David George. The wind has let up just a bit. This would be a good time to put one home. Of course, just as I said that, the wind picks up. Free kick coming for Northwest. Into the penalty area it goes. It's batted away. And finally cleared out by Flanagan. Nice job by Matt Flanagan. Isaac can't get to it. It's going to go out of play, and it will be a throw in for Maize. We have a man down here for Northwest. See if we can figure out who that is. And now we have so a little bit of pushing and shoving, nothing major. Let's see who it is that's... I cannot tell who the injured player is. See if I can get Art Shook to tell me here real quick. Art, who's down? We're still finding out who it is that's down, and obviously the clock has been stopped. We'll reset ours here while they're doing that. Still don't know who the injured player is. Now they're helping them off the field. 3 of them are. Can you read the number?
I think it was 5.
5?
Yeah, 5.
The injured Northwest Grizzly player is number 5, Emerson Ernest. David Avila will sub for him. Substituting for Ernest is number 20, David Avila. .6:32 remaining in the game, 1-0. Grizzlies trail. Big line change coming here for the Eagles. There's a long one, and it goes over everything, and that'll be a goal kick. Goal kick, Northwest. And they did not let anybody sub. So we'll do it again later. They're going to have a boat. They're going to have 6. That's a 3. Ball at midfield being fought for, and here's a chance now for Maize. Deep in Grizzly territory. That ball kicked out of play, and now we'll sub. Substitutions for Maize. Number 3, Myers. Number 17, Levy. Number 19, DeMoss. Number 30, Sabatu. Number 34, Fansler. And number 40, Peterman. Oh, that was a mess. But they got it done. Just inside 5 to go here in the contest. We're about 15 seconds behind on our game clock. Sizemore can't get a foot on it, and here comes Maize back with it. That's Sabatu with it. Fansler sends one wide. That'll be a goal kick for Northwest. Goal kick, Northwest. That one gets kicked out of play. I think that'll be a Maize throw in. Play made defensively there by Craig Cameron. Beg your pardon. Give and go on the throw in. Now one into the penalty area, and Danny Avila is there to snag that one. Three minutes and change remaining here in the contest. No overtimes in this one. Grizzlies looking to maybe forge a tie here if they can get a shot off down at the other end. They have not had a shot on goal in the last 20 minutes, and the wind has a lot to do with that. Like I said, you need something to ruin a good soccer game. Get the wind in there. Out of play to Maize. Maize did what they needed to do. They held us out of the net in the first half when we had the wind. And they took advantage of it when they had it on a long pass play. And Avila will distributed out here to Garcia. Julian was fouled, and they're going to call it, and that's a good call. Free kick for Northwest, but it does give Maize a chance to go back defensively. There's a long shot and a score. We're going to give that one to number 19, Reese DeMoss. That'll make it 2-0, and that'll pretty much ice it. Maize goal scored by number 19, Reese DeMoss. We don't have an interview with our coaching staff today. We couldn't get together with them because of teacher conferences, so there's a loose ball in front and a shot by Northwest. 1 minute to go in the contest. Out of play, and it will be a throw-in for the Grizzlies, and it comes. Now there's a whistle, and it's going to be a free kick for Northwest. 30 seconds to go. That one goes over, and that'll be a goal kick. Goal kick, Maize. And that will pretty much do it. 10 seconds remaining. And they're counting it down. Maybe they'll get the kickoff, but it really won't matter. 3, 2, 1. And we're final. Final score, 2-0, Maize. Final score in the junior varsity contest, Maize High 2 and Wichita Northwest 0. Varsity game will begin in about 20 minutes. In the meantime, they're still grilling plenty of hot dogs and hamburgers over by the concession stand. Plenty of time to get yourselves something to eat and drink. Sit back and enjoy the varsity contest, which will follow. And we're going to send it to the varsity opener. We'll be back.
Hey man, you going out for football?
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
Shall we book it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I love it.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
to redefine yourself,
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself,
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training,
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
so you can be all you can be.
West.
Go, go, go!
Wichita Northwest Grizzlies soccer is on the air. Welcome to everyone in Grizzly Nation to another webcast of your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies as they take on the best teams in Kansas and pursue a 6A state title. Follow your Grizzlies all season long on youtube.com/NWHSGrizz. Today's webcast is brought to you through the support of the many sponsors of this year's Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament, including the following: Mel Hambledon Ford on the big corner of 119th West in Kellogg. We're better. We're proving it. You be the judge. Thank you, Lisa Hamilton. And by Aerotech Engineering, 5555 North 119th Street West in Maize, serving customers that rank among the world's largest manufacturers of civilian and military aircraft. Thank you, Tom Simon and everyone at Aerotech Engineering. By Tom Lassiter and Fleeson, Gooing, Colson, and Kitch, attorneys in the Epic Center at 301 North Main. We believe our clients' best interests and needs are our own. By Intrust Bank of Wichita, 105 North Main with branches throughout Sedgwick County. Intrust is built on value. We change to meet the times, but we will never change our principles. By Dan Garreau and the law firm of Dugan & Garreau, experts in personal injury, business law, workers' compensation, wills, and trusts. Now with our new location at 3636 North Ridge Road, Suite 100. By McCurdy Real Estate and Auction on East 13th Street, just east of K96, serving Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma for over 40 years. Real estate, but better. By the Joe and Judy Coughlin and the Chris and Jan Schumacher families, strong supporters of Grizzly soccer through the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund. By Emerson Biggins, 808 East Douglas at the east edge of Old Town. Come visit Emerson Biggins and enjoy the great food, cold brews, and hospitality of Luis Lopez and his staff today. By Hurricane Sports Bar at the corner of 13th and Tyler. Luis Lopez has brought his hospitality west to make it convenient to Grizzly Nation. By Credit Union of America, where members are the owners. With branches all over the Wichita metro area, Credit Union of America stands ready to serve you. By Todd Eflin Narrates. Hey, that's me. Voiceovers for audiobooks, product or promotional videos, telephone systems, and business commercials. By the Robert L. Gould Foundation, a philanthropic trust assisting the educational needs of young people at Northwest for over 10 years. By the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund, providing scholarship assistance to Northwest soccer seniors each year through the support of the Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament. and by the many other sponsors who make this webcast possible. And now, to the field and to the voice of the Grizzlies, Kevin Arkin.
Program with head coach Austin Clifton and assistant coaches Art Shook and Corey Roberts welcomes you to Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium at the Eric Prophet number 19 Memorial Soccer Complex for tonight's varsity match featuring the Eagles of Maize High School and your 2023 Wichita Northwest Varsity Grizzlies. We extend a warm welcome tonight to any Northwest alumni in attendance at the game tonight, along with a welcome to our guests from Maize. And to those of you watching on the internet tonight from both Northwest and Maize, we welcome you as well. And a hearty Grizzly welcome to the 9U Grizzlies, coached by our own Corey Roberts, who will be accompanying our starters onto the field for the introduction of the starting lineups in a few moments. The young Grizzlies will also serve as ball boys for tonight's game, and to that we thank them. Tonight's game is sanctioned by the Kansas State High School Activities Association. High school sports are intended to be an extension of the classroom, teaching teamwork, responsibility, and sportsmanship. Rule 52 requires each of us to reinforce these lessons on the playing field. Spectators are expected to provide positive encouragement to the players of both teams and to respect all players, coaches, and officials while maintaining an atmosphere of sportsmanship throughout the contest. We appreciate your cooperation. Center referee for the varsity contest is Jose Gonzalez. He will be assisted by Troy Fowler and Oscar Nufio. Okay, folks, the coin toss is going on down there. I'm going to take my headset right back off because we're going to be introducing the starting lineups here in a few minutes. So stay with us. Plenty of soccer to come here tonight on NWHS Grizz. Time. 10 minutes. I mean, in 10 minutes, I can't do that because I need the last 5 minutes to do my stuff. Yeah. So I'll have to hold it. I've already decided what I'm going to do next year. I'm turning that into a porta-john.
There you go.
I have a pee bottle at home. From the hospital when I was in the hospital recently. I'm going to bring it. And I'm going to keep it up. I'm going to keep it up here.
Fair enough.
I'm going to use it.
I don't blame you.
Okay, I need to get this ready to go. God, I hope that works. Cord's got a short in it. I may call them anyway. I don't have time to scratch them. Okay, skip those two. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineups for our varsity contest. First of all, the visiting team dressed in white, the Eagles of Maize High School. In goal, a sophomore, number 00, Cooper Shaw. Senior, number 4, Roman Schmidt. Senior, number 7, Austin Uffendell. Senior, number 9, Joe Carbajal. Senior, number 10, Gabe Portillo. Senior, number 14, Isaac Rodriguez. Senior, number 18, A.B. Cavazos. Sophomore, number 22, Landon Johnson. Freshman, number 25, Javier Tinoco. Freshman, number 36, Isaiah Coca. Freshman, number 39, Emery Atchison. The coaches for Maize High are Brett Womack, Jay Holmes, Brad Holmes, and Michaela Morgan. And now, the starting lineup for your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. In goal, accompanied by River Gross, number 1, junior Johnny Hune. On defense, accompanied by Chase Harper, a senior, number 2, Basil Shakhtar. On defense, of freshman, number 3, Brandon Ramirez. At midfield, accompanied by Kadrian Evans. Number 5, a junior, Elijah Benning. At midfield, a senior, number 6, Calvin Bell. At forward, a senior, number 7, Christian Urbano. At forward, accompanied by Javen Rueda, a sophomore, number 9, Jesus Ortiz. At midfield, a senior, number 12, Brett Anderson. At forward, a freshman, accompanied by Raiden Velasquez, number 14, Fernando Durath. On defense, a sophomore, number 15, Isaac Featherston. He's accompanied by Jace Fumento. And it's forward, number 18, accompanied by Hayden Scott. Big welcome for sophomore Jairo Mandujano Lopez. Grizzlies are coached by Austin Clifton. He's assisted by Art Shook and Corey Roberts. Team managers are Isabella Moda and April Isbell. Ladies and gentlemen, your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please stand and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. The athletic trainer of the Grizzlies is Tommy Gonzalez. His services are furnished courtesy of Ascension Via Christi Sports Medicine. The official scorer is David Nigg. We want to take a moment to thank some of the sponsors who make Grizzly soccer possible. They include Mel Hamilton Ford, Aerotech Engineering, Emerson Biggins, Credit Union of America, Dugan and Giroux Attorneys, the Robert L. Gould Foundation, Gecko Painting, Security First Title, ABC Discount Liquors, the Kansas Joint and Spine Specialists, and the families of Tom Lassiter, Joe and Judy Coughlin, and Chris and Jan Shoemaker. And we welcome you on board as well, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. The game will be getting going here in just a moment. In the first half, Maize will defend the south goal. In goal for the Eagles, sophomore number 00, Cooper Shaw. In goal for your Grizzlies, junior number 1, Johnny Hune. We ready to do it again? All right. Brandon Miller, your executive producer tonight, he's in charge of getting you all these great pictures. And they are indeed great pictures. The lights are on here at Northwest. They haven't yet taken effect. Maize will kick it off. Maize is in their road whites. Grizzlies are in their home blues. Our last non-league regular season game about to get underway. Grizzlies come in 5-9 on the season, with 2 games left to play tonight and Tuesday, with Tuesday being senior night against East High. And we are ready to go. I had a false start. All right, we're underway here at Northwest. Ball at midfield, double 50-50 ball there being won by the Eagles. Again, the Eagles with a 30-mile-an-hour wind at their back in the first half. The best thing we can hope for in this half is to survive it. A scoreless half would be great. Anything else is a bonus. Here's a chance. Score! Northwest Grizzly goal! I have no idea who scored the... Huh? 9?
I think so, yeah.
9 is Ortiz. Goal scorer number 9, Jesus Ortiz. And the Grizzlies take a quick 1-0 lead. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't even have a chance to do anything. We'll let the clock catch up. Grizzlies with it. That's Fernando Dorath that has it on the near side. He goes down. Play continues. And now they're going to call a foul. And it's going to be a free kick for Northwest. Taken very quickly there. Oh, no, they moved it over here to the near side. Well, I was just saying a scoreless first half would be great given the wind. So here we are playing into the teeth of a 30-mile-an-hour wind, and we get a bonus goal. And that's what I consider this as bonus time. All right, Grizzlies, let's keep it going. Grizzlies been playing very well of late. They played very well in Manhattan, albeit in a losing cause, as they dropped the game by a score of 5-3. But they looked really good in that game, and they led for much of it. There's another one by Ortiz. He sends it across. That's going to get kicked out of play. That'll be a corner kick for Northwest. Corner kick, Northwest. And I can't tell who that is down there taking it. Loose in front, taken there by Maize. Oh, that was Hyro that took the corner kick. Sun will be behind the tree line here in about 10 minutes. And then we'll be pretty much reliant on the artificial lighting, all of which is on here at Northwest. You probably have a much brighter picture at home than we do actually looking at it here in person. We're in this twilight where it's hard to see much of anything. Benning sends one to Hyro on the near side, right in front of us. And he has his pocket picked, but Featherston is there to get it. Sends it back to Hyro. He pops one forward, and there to get it is Schmidt. Schmidt sends it back to Cooper Shaw, and Shaw sends one out to center, where it's chested by Brandon Ramirez. And the Grizzlies win that one. That's Benning with it. Benning sends it back to Ramirez and over to Calvin Bell. And the Grizzlies winning the battle at midfield here at the moment. DeRath back to Benning. Back to Benning. Ortiz on the far side. That's about where he scored from. Here he goes again, centering one. And there's a shot that goes over everything. And it will be a goal kick for Maize. Goal kick, Maize. That shot taken by Hyro. Substitution for Maize, number 32, Xavier Leños. And now we'll have the goal kick coming. And in the air it goes. And a foul, and down goes Hyro. He'll have a free kick. He's going to take it himself. And he passes it to Calvin Bell. Bell back now on the far side to Anderson. Anderson starting in the place of the injured Landon Vestring. We have several scratches tonight. We'll tell you about them. Didn't get a chance to do that in our pregame. Here's DeRath with it. He sends a long one. Cooper picks it off, and he'll have a goalkeeper distribution. Vestring is out. A.J. Joint is out. Evan Locke is out. Pierce Schneider is out. Carlos Gonzalez Huerta is out. And John Lee is out. We have 6 players in sick bay tonight. And that's been the story of our year. We have had so many people on the injured list all year long. You wonder how we had enough people to even play the games. Christian Urbano chips one, and it's intercepted. Bell gets it. He sends one back forward. That was intended for Urbano, but not strong enough. And coming away with it is number 25, Tinoco. And a throw in coming now for the Eagles. 6.5 gone, first half. 1-0, Grizzlies lead. That one gets chipped out of play. It'll be a throw in over there for the Eagles. What's wrong here? I see what happened. Oh, get out of there. Grizzlies on the far side send one forward for Ortiz, and he couldn't quite get to it, and it's going to be cleared out of play there by the Eagles. And it'll be a throw in for Northwest, so good pressure being put on by the Grizzlies. Ball back to Bell. He sends it up to Ortiz. A long blast, a save by Shaw. And he will have a goalkeeper distribution. Grizzlies dominating here in the first 8 minutes. And Featherston goes down, and the foul is called. Isaac will take it himself and gives it to Bell. Bell can't control it, and he loses it to Tinoco. And here comes Maize high back down the near side. That one chipped out of play by Durath. It'll be a throw-in for the Eagles, but it gives a chance for the Grizzlies to quickly get back on defense. Our executive producer tonight is Brandon Miller, and he has probably one of the most unusual positions here in the press box. And please don't lean to your right. I don't want to have to pick up the pieces if you fall over. Free kick coming for Maize, and with the wind, it goes all the way off the crossbar. He could have scored on that, and the JV did that once. You know what? Your camera's not level. I'm going to do something here. Hang on, folks. I'll be right back. I'm going to do something here. Your camera's not level. I don't know if it's the... Don't fall. It's this. Now it's level. You might have to adjust it again, but when you were going down to the corner, it was tilted. Maize with it on the attack. Carbajal with it at the moment in the penalty area, trying to get a shot off, and good defensive play by the Grizzlies. That'll be a corner kick. Corner kick, Maize. In the air, boy, that went through everybody. And it will end up a goal kick for Northwest. Goal kick, Northwest. See how they play this and who takes it. Looks like Bassel's going to take it himself. He does, and it's very short, and it's intercepted. That did not work out. Carbajal got it again. There's a shot over everything. We'll do it all over. Goal kick, Northwest. Bassel will take this one. Out to center it comes, held up by the wind. It gets to the circle. Durath, a handball on Durath. That'll be a free kick for the Eagles. And that one's long and into the penalty area, but rejected there by Featherston. Good job by Isaac. And he splits the defense, but there's nobody there to receive his pass. And Maize brings it back down again. Tinoco again. He sends it wide this time. And this one's going to go wide. That'll be another goal kick. Goal kick Northwest. Big crowd on hand. Good turnout tonight, especially given the fact that the Northwest football team is playing tonight down at Riverfront Stadium. They are playing West High in a game that will get underway in about 10 minutes. Durath has it in the center circle. Sends a long one up for Hyro. Hyro's still with it. Now he loses it. And here comes Maize High back with it. And that's stolen again by Northwest on the far side. And that'll go out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Grizzlies. We can see in the distance where the cold front is. There's a cold front coming through tonight. We're hoping it holds off till the game is over. But we can see the cloud bank where the front is, and it's probably 100 miles away. Cooper Shaw will take that one and have a goalkeeper distribution for the Eagles. Out it comes to center. And Ortiz over there with it again for Northwest. Gets by everybody, brings it up the sideline, and he takes a long shot, and that was just too long into the wind, and Cooper Shaw had an easy save on the play. Oh my gosh. 24, 29, 13. Maize High about to make a line change. Looks like a free kick here coming for the Eagles. Here it comes, and it's chipped over, and it will be a corner kick. Corner kick, Maize. Substituting for the Eagles, number 13, Johan Ibarra. Number 24, Thatcher Otten. Number 27, Quincy Burrow. Number 28, Max Fernandez. Number 29, Grant Pittman. And subbing in for Northwest, number 13, Max Nuno. Got rid of that alphabet soup. We have a corner kick coming for Maize with the wind. There it is in the air. Trouble, and Johnny got a hand on it. That was headed for the goal. And it goes out, and it will be a goal kick Northwest. Approaching 24 remaining in the first half. 1-0. Grizzlies lead. In the air it comes, held up by the wind. Hyro gets a foot on it. Sends it out on the near side. Give and go back to Hyro. Hyro now to Benning. Eli sends it up to Bell, back to Benning. And now Benning tried to thread the needle and get it to Ortiz, and it was intercepted. Here comes Maize High back. Grizzlies need to get a turnover of their own, and they will, because it's going to be a throw-in for Northwest. The ball goes out of play in front of the crowd. Another throw in for the Grizzlies, and that one's quickly knocked back out, and this time that's going to be thrown in by Maize. Out to center. Maize sends it to Otten. Another throw in for the Eagles, deep in Grizzly territory this time. And a good job defensively that time by Hyro. Maize still has it, but they're forced to retreat and regroup, and that's just fine. Now the Grizzlies get it back. Will they keep it? No, they will not. Now they get it back again. And a good tackle that time. And that one's in the air. That's going to be right underneath us. Max Nuno will throw it in, but first. Substitutions for Northwest. Number 20, Miles Bemis. And number 21, Andrew Smith. Nuno will throw it in, looking for a target. Finds one over there in Hyro. And back it goes now to Shakhtar. Shakhtar to Benning. Benning, he'll bring it up himself. He's got some room. Sends a long pass through. Can you get to it, Andrew? Oh, Andrew Smith almost got there. But it's picked off instead by Cooper Shaw, and he'll have a goalkeeper distribution. And what a nice opportunity that would have been for Northwest. Benning down the middle. And again, he tried to thread the needle. It was intercepted. He got a piece of it again, but it's going to be sent back, and Basil Shakhtar will take charge back there. He's going to call Johnny out to pick it off. And Yoon sends one out to center. That one's intercepted by Basil again. Nuno fighting for it on the near side. And a good job by Max. Now Hyro always pushed off the ball. Can't believe they didn't call that. Maize high with it. And they send one wide to the far side now. On the switcheroo. Up it comes. And we have a whistle and a substitution coming in. And a card being issued to someone here. Now, I think they signaled the sub to come in. That would be Dominic Johnson, who's about to come in. Northwest substitution, number 17, Dominic Johnson. And they stop the clock here for the card. I don't know who subbed in for him. I guess it doesn't matter. Adjust our clock because they adjusted the field clock and added some time. And we're back underway. Grizzlies with it. Featherston. Actually, it was Johnson, excuse me. Dominic Johnson couldn't get it forward. Now, coming down with it is Carbajal. He gives it up. Substitution for Maize, number 7, Austin Uffendell. He will come in, and Atchison will come out. There's one knocked out of play, and that's going to be they're signaling a corner kick. Yeah, difference of opinion, but it will be a corner. Corner kick, Maize. The referee the assistant referee signaled a throw in, and the center referee signaled a corner, and he's got the better angle, so that would only make sense. In the air, oh, nice job heading it away. I think that was Calvin Bell that got his noggin on it. There's another one blocked by Shocktour. Benning can't get the loose ball. It's still bouncing around. Shocktour gets a foot on it, can't get much on it. Bell with it. And Calvin sends it wide. And here come the Grizzlies back. Up the middle is Dominic Johnson in the center circle. Johnson sends it wide for Bemis. Bemis brings it up. We've got some numbers now. If we can keep possession of the ball, and unfortunately we can't. And it's sent back forward. Oh, Calvin blocks that pass, but the Grizzlies still don't have control. One on two come the Eagles, number 7, Uffendell. That one's going to go, that's going to stay in play. Johnny will have a goalkeeper distribution. And it's very short. Carbajal gets it. 10-25. Ortiz on the near side. Down he goes, no call. Here comes Maize back with it. That one is going to roll out of play. It'll belong to Northwest. It actually hit the corner flag, but it rolled out of play for a throw-in. Now what are we? Oh, he's moving them back because it was down by the corner. Grizzlies put a couple players up, Urbano and Featherston getting set to come back in. There's a long one. Johnny has it. He'll have a goalkeeper distribution. 15-16, 15-14 remaining in the first half. Grizzlies lead 1-0. Hyro can't make it go. Up in the air it goes and headed forward. Nice job that time by Miles Bemis. Substitutions for Maize, number 10, Gabe Portillo, and number 25, Javier Chinoco. Subbing in for Northwest, number 7, Christian Urbano, and number 15, Isaac Featherston. So the subs will all come in. We're ready to go. The throw-in comes in from Maize, and we're back underway now. That one taken away by Northwest. Here's a foot race. Who's going to get to it first? And the Grizzlies get to it. And Cooper Shaw caught a break. Now Maize comes back down. They're going to have it something going here. They've got them 4-on-5. That one rejected by the Grizzlies. There's a long one that'll go over everything, and it'll be a goal kick for Northwest. Goal kick, Northwest. Are you cold? I've got a jacket in my car. You can get it at halftime. I can probably survive the rest of the game wearing just a shirt. Temperature's starting to drop, and only because the sun has gone down and it's really windy. Still probably in the upper 60s. We'll double check what I'll bet you it's warmer than we think. 70 degrees right now. It doesn't feel like 70. It feels more like 50 because the wind is blowing so hard. Dominic Johnson sends it to Featherston. Featherston with some room. He takes a long blast. That goes over everything. That'll be a goal kick for Maize. Goal kick, Maize. New ball coming in for Cooper Shaw. I think the ball that was shot went over the fence. By now it's probably somewhere around Winfield. Cooper Shaw will take it. Out it comes here to center. And we have a foul called. And up that, now we're going to get a card. That was dumb. The card will be given for a roughing. And that'll be given to Carball. He'll take a seat. We'll see who goes in for him. Looks like it's going to be substitution for Maize, number 27, Quincy Burrow. Yeah, that was just plain. It was a reaction foul, and it was just plain stupid. Jose Gonzalez explaining the foul to both coaches, and the reason we're still stopped here with 12:12 remaining on the scoreboard clock. It will be a free kick here for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies will be, there we go. Basil Shocktour took the free kick. I think Basil got a haircut. I didn't recognize him for a moment. Featherston on the near side goes deep, looking to center it. Can't get control of the ball and loses it. Now for DeRath does it, and he passes it to Bell. Bell made a nice move, but he forgot to bring the ball with him. Comes back, gets it, gives it to Dominic Johnson. Johnson sends it wide for Bemis. Bemis's pass is intercepted, and here comes Maize High back with it. Foul called. It'll be a free kick for the Eagles on their side of center. And that one's going to go all the way and over the goal line. The wind got that one, folks, and goal kick Northwest. Substitution for the Eagles, number 24, Thatcher Otten. Featherston, tried to pass it to Urbano. Urbano came back to get it, though, even though the pass was intercepted. And now he gives it right back to Featherston, and out of play it goes, and it will be Maize High's throw in. Crowd whooping and hollering over on the far side, having seen virtually nothing of what happened here. Durath takes it away, and a good play by Fernando Durath. And a foul call. That'll be a free kick for Maize. Inside 10 minutes to go now till halftime. Grizzlies leading 1-0. And I think Brandon Miller will agree with me that the wind is blowing now harder than ever. And we will be getting jackets at halftime. I have one, I know. But there's a shot and a save by Johnny. It'll end up a corner kick for Maize, but a nice job. Corner kick, Maize. Beautiful save. Johnny had some good saves Tuesday in Manhattan. Out it comes, and Featherston's out here by himself for the moment. And he makes a nice lead pass for Durath, and he couldn't get it to Urbano, who was all alone. That's too bad. Christian would have had a run on that goal. Basil Shakhtour will send it wide on the far side. Now it goes over the goal line. That'll be a corner kick, I believe. Goal kick, Northwest. Substituting for Maize, number 39, Emery Atchison. Grizzlies will get the goal kick here with 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Out it comes, and boy, did the wind get that one. Oh my goodness, it came straight down. It was a good boot, but too high, and the wind just took it. And it came down on the foot of a white jersey, so that didn't help either. Maize with the ball on the near side. Max Nuno defensively, providing pressure. That one stayed in. Brandon Ramirez defensively there. There's a nice interception play by Bell. And there's a long shot and a great save by Johnny. He's looked good on the last two shots. And that one scored. Look at the goal scorer, and that is, who is that? Maize high goal scored by number 39, Emery Atchison. Back underway. So we're tied at 1. I said if we were tied at halftime, I'd be happy, and I will be happy, but I'm disappointed that we led for so long in this half and then gave up that long goal. Durath with it, sends it forward, and Urbano got pushed off the ball. Durath gets it and gives it to Featherston. Featherston overlet himself and coughed it up. Carbajal getting set to come back in. Substitution for the Eagles, number 9, Joe Carbajal. And Carbajal guilty of a handball, yep. That was right below us. That was an easy one for us to call. 6 minutes to go, first half, 1-1 tie. And boy, is it windy. think I'll put my roster up here and see if I can break some of this for you. I can hardly hear myself talk, much less you guys hearing us. Grizzlies have it on the far side. Bell with it. And now Brandon Ramirez will pass it over here to Max Nuno. Nuno, oh, good ball to Durath. Durath back to Shakhtar. Shakhtar up to Bell. And actually that was Johnson, not Bell, excuse me. I know Durath got fouled. He got hit in the he got hit in the back of the head. And they called it. Bell gives it off. And on the far side it goes. Grizzlies about to make a line change here with 4:30 to go in the half. My goodness, is it windy. We don't have a halftime guest for you tonight, and even if we did, you probably couldn't hear him. So when we go to our halftime break, we'll have a little Silent Sunday for you when we come back. That one goes out of play into the bench. Throw in for Maize. And a holding foul called against Northwest. That was an easy call. The shirt came flying out of his pants, so. And that is going to be a corner kick for Maize. Corner kick, Maize. It'll come with 3 minutes to go in the first half. And now they're going to let a player sub in. Northwest substitution number 12, Brett Anderson. One of the players had blood on him. Yeah. From the schnoz. Okay, they stopped the clock with 3:13 to go for the injury, and I didn't stop it, so bear with me a minute while I fix it. Loose in front. Maize still with it. And finally the Grizzlies clear it down out to center again. But Maize will control it, or will they? Urbano over there. He gets it. Out of play, throw in Northwest. Northwest substitutions. Number 5, Eli Benning. Number 9, Jesus Ortiz. And number 18, Jairo Mandujano Lopez. Subs come in, clock running, 2:15 to go, first half. Grizzlies want to at least keep it right where it is if they don't get another score themselves. That one goes into the crowd, and a good crowd it is. Over on the near side, Anderson gets to it. Brett sends it to center. Benning sends it across now, trying to get it to Ortiz. And And there's one that's going to go wide. That'll be a goal kick for Maize. Goal kick. 90 seconds to go in the half. There's one that got through everybody, but Brandon Ramirez, and down he goes hard. I can't believe they didn't call something there. He got to the ball. DeRath loses it. Benning fighting for it. Now DeRath has it again. And on the near side is Ortiz. Jesus 1-on-2. And they call a foul on Ortiz. It'll be a free kick for Maize High. 30 seconds to go now in the first half. Good header to block up by Basil Shakhtar. Benning. Back to Bell. Back to Benning. Come on, get one here. Get one here. Centering pass, that one goes over, and it's going to be a corner kick for Northwest, and they're going to have to hurry. They're not going to get it off. At the end of one half of play, it's Maize 1 and Wichita Northwest 1. The Grizzlies will wrap up their regular season next Tuesday when they host the Blue Aces of Wichita East High School in the season finale. Junior varsity kicks it off at 5 o'clock, followed by the varsity contest. Next Tuesday is also senior night here at Northwest, and the senior night ceremonies will take place between the two games. Come on out next Tuesday, support your Grizzlies while showing your appreciation to our seniors for their efforts over the last 4 years. If you're unable to see the games in person, both games are scheduled to be live streamed on the Northwest YouTube channel beginning at 4:45. Find the games at youtube.com/NWHSGrizz. Senior night ceremonies will also be streamed live as well. Concession stand remains open for your convenience, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty of hot dogs, hamburgers, snacks, and drinks. The concession stand located just north of the main entry gate to the stadium. And those of you online, we're going to take a timeout and be back. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason. More than $400,000 in community partnerships. Credit Union America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
love it.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mel Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big one of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mel Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself,
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
Means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training,
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
so you can be all you can be.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
One of the guys I used to play with ref here last week. Yeah, kind of fun to see him again. Oh, there's nothing like this. And we welcome you back, folks, to Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium on a very windy night. It is a 1-1 tie here at halftime. And we're glad to have you on board wherever you are on planet Earth. Whoops. Just about lost my script. That's the kind of night it's been. Got about 4 minutes to go here in the halftime break. Just not enough time for me to do anything except go get some pair of pants and some gloves and a jacket for the two of us to share here during the second half. Poor Brandon's up here. He's got a short sleeve t-shirt on. He's just up here freezing his tail off. But he's got jeans. I was wearing shorts, so I got put on a pair of heavy sweats that I always keep in the car. So we're going to be good. And we're going to take 3 more minutes. And, since we're not giving you any commercial breaks here tonight during the game, we're going to go ahead.
Friendly is finding a better rate. An instant debit card. Scholarships and teacher grants for projects. Loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals. Being the #1 auto lender for a reason. More than $400,000 in community partnerships. Credit Union of America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Shall we book it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mel Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mel Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Just underway here in the second half, and right away a chance for the Grizzlies, but Christian Urbano couldn't get down there in time. You know, I need to make sure this is queued up. I have a hunch we're going to need it. Throw in for Northwest. Grizzlies are playing from left to right here in the second half. That means they have this 30-mile-an-hour wind at their back here in the second half. Hopefully they can do something with it, and that the wind will help keep Maize from doing something with it. 1-1 tie at halftime. Grizzlies scored early, and Maize High scored with 7 minutes to go. Your executive producer tonight is Brandon Miller, and if Mr. Monroe has checked in the game to see what's going on, he gets an A tonight, Coach, for his effort. And he learned another valuable lesson. When you go to a game in October, you take a coat. Because it do get cold up here when the sun goes down. But it could be worse. Again, Brandon, it could be worse. We could be playing tomorrow when the high is only going to be 60, and this 30-mile-an-hour wind is going to be a 35-mile-an-hour wind out of the north. So it could be a lot worse. Throw in comes in from Northwest. The Grizzly football team is playing at Riverfront tonight. They're taking on the West High Pioneers. We do not have a score from that game, and I'm hoping that we'll get one here for you before we go off air tonight so that we can update you. In fact, I may, there's a throw in for Maize. I'm going to see if I can pull one up on my phone here and get you an update. How about that? Out it comes to center. Well, this is crazy, but putting Wichita Northwest in here, and they're not even finding us. Grizzlies have it at midfield. Benning with it, sends it forward. Well, this isn't working, and I'm going to give up. Finding everything except the score of the Northwest game. That's the way it goes, folks. Corner kick coming here for Maize High. 5 minutes into the second half, rather. Loose in front and gets chipped to the side. Maize will continue with it. And a good play by Carball that time not to play the ball because he was offside from taking the corner kick. And now there's one. Here's a long one. Can Benning get to it? Eli's going to get there before it rolls out. He's got it along the goal line, and it's kicked out, and that'll be a corner kick for Northwest. Corner kick, Northwest. There are some football games being played today in Kansas, but they don't have our game posted. So I don't think we're going to be able to get you to the Northwest game. I'm sorry. Here we go. Northwest in the first quarter leads West High 21-0. We'll announce that here in the stadium after the next goal kick. And it comes to Grizzlies with control of it. Bassel has it. Bassel with a long shot and a save by Shaw. And that was a big blast by Bassel's shock tour. That ball had goal written on it. Nice job by Mr. Shock Tour to get that ball in there. Cooper Shaw will punt it into the wind. Gets it out to midfield. Pretty good boot from that point. Gives it to Durath. Durath, a long blast. That goes wide for a goal kick. Goal kick, Maize. Here's an update from Riverfront Stadium tonight. Wichita Northwest 21, West High 0 in the first quarter. On the near side, Hyro with it. To Durath. And Calvin Bell goes down. It'll be a free kick for Northwest. 32 and 36. I need to get my script back here. 32 and 36. Well, if they don't put any more up, I can remember that. Of course, by the time they get to sub in, there'll probably be 8 guys with them. Or we'll put up 8 guys. Calvin Bell to take the free kick. He can get home. He can hit pay dirt from here. And he keeps it low, and Shaw will have an easy save. He'll distribute it by hand over here on the near side. And here to get it is Hyro. Hyro gets pushed off the ball, and it's going to be a throw in for, it should be our ball, and it is. Throw in for Northwest. Calvin Bell at center. He's going to send one across. Featherston over there on the far side in front of the concession stand with it. Nice sliding tackle there by Maize defender. Minutes and change remaining, second half, 1-1 tie. Even though the Grizzlies don't have school tomorrow, I don't want overtime. I don't like overtime anyway. I never have. Oh, he tried to get it to Benning tried to get it to Urbano, and it was intercepted. That was too bad. Urbano was wide open. And here's a chance now for Maize, and a great sliding tackle by Shakhtar. And that will be a corner kick for Maize. Corner kick, Maize. Substitutions for Maize, number 32, Xavier Lienos. And number 36, Isaiah Coca. In the air, loose in front. This is trouble. And that one goes wide, and it will be a goal kick for Northwest, and there's a break. Goal kick, Northwest. Well, the Maize travel bus is just parked outside. Their bus driver doesn't want overtime either. He wants to get the kids home. Oh, great tackle that time. Beautifully done by Basil Shakhtar. There's one. Johnny will get that one. And we'll have a goalkeeper distribution. We have a player down now for Maize, and we're going to stop the clock here. I do not know who the player is that's down. 18 went in for him. Substitution for Maize, number 18, A.B. Cavazos. The injured player, number 9, Joe Carbajal. And we're back underway here. Come on, Eli, that a boy. Loose ball on the side, that may go out, and it will. Be a throw in for Northwest. Hyro's over there with it. And he throws it into Brett Anderson, who's wide open. Brett gets around one. Can't get around the second, and it's cleared out to center. And Ramirez will get it for Northwest. $13, 29, 39. Substitutions for Maize, number 13, Johan Ibarra. Number 29, Grant Pittman. Number 39, Emery Atchison. Maize will throw it in on the far side. Intercepted by the Grizzlies. And Northwest with it. They put one into the penalty area, but there's nobody there. DeRath was the closest one to it, and it's cleared into the concession building. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. Grizzlies again put one in, but there's nobody down there to help to finish it off. They all backed off, so Cooper Shaw will have an easy goalkeeper distribution. And a nice boot, again out to center. Calvin Bell couldn't come down with it. And that goes into the crowd. Northwest football is in the second quarter now. No change in the score. It's still 21-0. That one comes back to Cooper Shaw. Big one at home next week for the football team. Next Friday night, Manhattan comes to town. Out of bounds to Northwest. Up the middle. DeRath with it. Back to Ramirez, and Ramirez sends one forward. And a good job by Calvin Bell to get to that one. That one bounces, though, right to Cooper Shaw, and that was not Bell, that was Jesus Ortiz. 7 and 24. Can I remember two numbers? Another throw in for Northwest. That one's up for Hyro, and he couldn't get ahead on it. And it's going to go all the way back to Cooper Shaw. Shaw throws it on the near side. Out to center. Shock tour is there for Northwest. Bassel's played a great game tonight. Calvin Bell gives it away to Betting forward. Urbano gave it to Hyro. Hyro still with it. Back to Benning. To DeRath. DeRath sends it to the far side where Ramirez takes a long shot, and that'll go over for a goal kick. Goal kick, Maize. Substituting for the Eagles, number 7, Austin Uffendell, and number 24, Thatcher Otten. Come on, Kevin, get your mouth working. My mouth is getting cold. I think that's the problem here. It's cold. I say that. It's 68 degrees, and we're complaining because it's cold. But the wind chill is 42.
If there was no wind, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, it'd be great if it was no wind. Northwest substitution number 20, Miles Bemis. High row with it. Good job by Hyro. Now he goes down in a heap. And ball comes out in the center. Bemis has it. And his pass was intercepted. And Maize has it. The wind is certainly affecting Maize. Giraffe leads a forward pass. And that one's going to get knocked into the bench, and it'll be a throw in for Northwest. Jay Holmes is complaining, wanting a foul call that he didn't get. Benning goes down, trying to make a tackle. And we have a stoppage of play, and I think we're going to get a couple of yellow cards here for, yep, there's one. Is Ramirez going to get one? Grizzlies have a player down with a cramp. Quite frankly, so does Maize. Maize substitution number 25, Javier Chinoco. Injured Grizzly player is number 3, Brandon Ramirez. He looks like he's got a bad cramp, and it looks like Max Nuno will come in for him. Grizzly substitution number 13, Max Nuno. They're going to miss Brandon Ramirez. He's had a great game out there tonight. They're going to miss his leadership for sure. Austin Clifton had a question for Jose Gonzalez, the referee. And it's going to be a free kick for Northwest here as we resume play. Ball's in the air. Calvin Bell can't control it, but he does get it back to Durath. Durath to Benning. Benning to Bemis. Bemis brings it up. Corner of the penalty area, still has it, leads one forward. He thought Urbano was still back there, and he wasn't. And coming away with it is Maize. That one goes into the bench. And it'll be a throw in for Northwest. Benning will throw it in. Throws it into Bemis. Bemis gives it back to Benning. Now Benning to Durath. And that one gets knocked out of play. It'll be another throw in for Northwest. Bemis tried to send it forward. There was nobody there but white shirts. And now Maize has something cooking. Here's a chance. Johnny out there to make the tackle and clear the ball away. Good play by Johnny Yoon that time. Urbano with it. He sends one forward. Ortiz with it. Centering pass. There's a clearing, and we were that close to a shot by Eli Benning off a great feed from Urbano. And after all that, it's going to be a free kick for Maize High. Along the ground it comes. Benning intercepts it. Rath can't get it. Now, again, Maize has something cooking. Shocktour with it. He sends it up the middle. Ortiz chips one forward for Urbano. Up in the air it goes. Ortiz gets a shoulder on it. Goes out of play, and it will belong to, who are they giving it? They're giving it to Maize. 10, 18, 27. Substitutions for Maize, number 10, Gabe Portillo. Number 18, A.B. Cavazos, and number 27, Quincy Burrow. Bemis throws it into Shocktour. Bassel. Nuno can't get to it. Up the middle it comes, and Benning couldn't get to it. Does get a foot on it, though, and gets it to Bemis. Bemis tried to get that one to Urbano, and Urbano was guarded. There's a handball call. It'll be a free kick for Northwest. 18 to go in regulation. Bemis up the middle. Bell with it for Northwest. Out of play to the Grizzlies. Bemis will throw it in. The Grizzlies sub in. Oh, I didn't see that. Northwest Grizzlies substitutions. Number 16, David Avila. Number 17, Dominic Johnson. Who was the third one? Who was the third one? I forgot. Also in the game for Northwest, number 21, Andrew Smith. Come on, Andrew. You can do it. Johnson sends one to Benning at center. He sends it all the way across now. And 14. Everybody's subbing like crazy now. There's a chance. I think we missed a shot there. I think Jesus had an opportunity and didn't take it. That one goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Northwest. Throw-in will come on the far side in front of the concession stand. In it comes for Dominic Johnson. Maize comes away with it. Pass intercepted. Here come the Grizzlies back. Bell takes a long blast. It's blocked by the defense. There's Shocktour now. He sends a pass up to Johnson. Johnson triple team, still has the ball. Gets a good feed in there, but there's nobody home. Maize pops one up in the air. The wind gets it. Calvin Bell loses it, and here comes Maize. And they were very close to being offside on that play. That one comes back out. Bell will send it to Benning. Benning to Bemis. And Bemis has one go up the near side. Andrew Smith with it. Smith turning on the Jets, but loses the ball. 14 and a half remaining, 1-1 tie. Second half. That one goes over the goal line. That'll be a corner kick. Corner kick, Maize. Maize substitutions. Number 14, Isaac Rodriguez. Number 24, Thatcher Otten. And number 28, Max Fernandez. Corner kick being taken on the far side of the field. In the air it goes. Loose in front, kicked out by Northwest. Here come the Grizzlies back with it, hopefully. Calvin Bell bringing it up the middle. He gives it off to Benning. Benning, 1-on-2, still has it. Down he goes. And they're going to call a foul, and Benning is slow to get up. Eli hobbling around a little bit, but he seems to be okay. They took that free kick. They should have moved the players back. That cost him. Max Nuno with it. He sends one forward. Here's Benning again. Benning to Bell. Bell sends it back to Schachtor. And Bassel sends it wide to Featherston. There's a chance for Northwest. A shot. Score! Tell me who did it. Northwest Grizzly goal. 9. Goal scorer number 9, Jesus Ortiz. Grizzlies take the lead. They've never trailed in this game. They led 1-0. They tied it. Now it's 2-1 Northwest. And here comes Benning again. Bell trying to center one, and it's intercepted. Here comes Maize high back. Johnson passes it back to Bell. Dominic has it again, gives it to Bemis. Bemis sends one through, and Bell has it. Bell will send one across. That's Jesus. Is that Jesus or is that Hyro over there? I cannot see the number. It's too far away with these old glasses. By the way, I'm getting new glasses, folks. Went to my friendly full-service neighborhood eye doctor yesterday, and she told me the reason you can't see is your glasses are bad. Of course, I've been saying that for a year. Well, I know it's not Urbano over there because he's ready to sub in. There's a shot that's going to go over. That'll be a corner kick for Northwest. Corner kick Northwest. Substitution for Maize, number 36, Isaiah Coca. And substituting for Northwest, number 7, Christian Urbano. Grizzlies will have a corner kick on the near side. They'll have the wind at their back with this. And an excellent opportunity for Northwest to make some noise here. Let's see who's running over to take this. And my guess is it would be Ortiz. Let's see what they do here. Yeah, I think it's Calvin. In the air it goes. There's a header and a save by the goalkeeper, Cooper Shaw. Nice play by Shaw. Maize High trying to get it out of their own end, and the wind has been the 12th man for both teams tonight. And it certainly is for Northwest as well. Substitutions for Maize, number 18, A.B. Cavazos, and number 39, Emery Atchison. Nine minutes and change in the second half. Grizzlies lead 2-1. And it's good to see that Brandon Ramirez is lined up to sub in, so he evidently was not. Substitution for Northwest, number 3, Brandon Ramirez. Brandon will replace Isaac Featherston, who was out there a long time. He's been out there the whole second half. He's probably ready for a break. Who else is getting set? DeRath is getting set to come back in as well. There's one that's sent wide. It'll go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Northwest. Substitution for Northwest, number 14, Fernando DeRath. Eight minutes left in regulation. DeRath is coming in, and he's coming in for, let's see who's coming out. Looks like Eli's coming out. Yep, Benning is going to take a breather. He's been out there the whole game. Almost. He did sub out once in the first half. Out of bounds, throw in for Northwest. Over comes Andrew Smith with it. Spin move, gets by one, and he gets a very weak shot off, and I think he hurt himself doing that. Free kick coming for the Grizzlies. This is dangerous. The ever dangerous Calvin Bell will take this one. There it is, and a good save by Cooper Shaw off the shot by Calvin Bell. He'll throw it on the near side to get the goalkeeper distribution. Here comes Maize. Maize has some numbers working if they can get past the defensive line of Northwest. And Shocktour falls on top of the ball, and a foul is called. Free kick coming. This is dangerous. Right at the top of the penalty area, at the top of the arc. It'll be a free kick for Maize High. We'll see who's going to take it. I believe it's direct. I saw no indication that it would be anything else. We're waiting for a whistle is what we're waiting for. There it is, the shot and a score. Unassisted goal by, who is that, number 19? Number 18. Maize High unassisted goal. Number 18, A.B. Cavazos. Well, now we're looking at overtime again. They tie it up at 2. Grizzlies will kick it off here. There's 5:44 remaining in the contest. We're a little behind on our game clock. We'll get that fixed up here in a moment. And the whistle, they're going to bring it back. It's going to be a free kick for Northwest, but the referee did not like the way they restarted it. Calvin Bell with it. Five minutes to go. 2-2 tie. Throw in coming now for Maize High. Oh, I'll never get them all. You know what? Forget it. Maize High just made a line change. And I was unprepared as I was directing my attention elsewhere. You know, Miss Bates was going to come up and be our engineer tonight, and we haven't seen her all night. Calvin Bell with it for Northwest. Northwest needs to keep the pressure on. Ortiz with it. Back to Bell. To Benning and back to Bell. Bell's shot is deflected off the foot of a defender and goes right back to Cooper Shaw. Shaw will get the distribution. Inside 4 minutes to go in regulation. Free kick coming for Maize. Or is it a throw-in? I take it back, it's a throw-in. I didn't see the ball go out. And that one is, watch the wind take this out. Yep, it'll be a throw-in for Northwest on the near side. Anderson with the ball for the Grizzlies. Brett subbed in after the goal. Ortiz, nice spin move. Oh, he tried to get a pass to Eli Benning. And a tripping foul called. It'll be a free kick for Maize High. 3 minutes to go. Brett Anderson defensively. Grizzlies need to get the ball back here. This one's going to go out of play, and it's going to be, now we're going to get, what do we have here? We have a foul call on Anderson. And it'll be a free kick for Maize, and they scored from about this same spot a moment ago. And it looks like it's going to be the same restart. Cavazos, nope. They change it up. This one goes over for a goal kick. Goal kick Northwest. Inside 2 minutes to go now. Shakhtar will take the goal kick for the Grizzlies, and hopefully a big gust of wind will aid him, and he gets it out here to center, but it's intercepted. Now it goes out of play. A throw in for Northwest. There's a break. 95 seconds remaining in the second half. Beginning to look like we're going to see overtime here. There's a trip, and it'll be a free kick for Maize. One minute remaining in the second half. There it is in the air, loose in front. Good block that time. by Benning. There's a trip and a foul. It'll be a free kick for Northwest. We're going to be inside 30 seconds to go by the time they get a ball in here. And of course, they're in no hurry. Nobody's in any hurry to get a ball in here. Now they're having trouble deciding which ball to play. 22 seconds remaining in regulation. There it is, a long one in the air. Headed back by Bell and cleared out by Maize. 10 seconds now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a yellow card's been given with 2 seconds to go to someone. It's going to be overtime. There's 2 seconds on the clock. I'm just going to make this switch. The yellow card has been given to Basil Shocktour. They'll play off these 2 seconds and then we'll be done with regulation. And that'll do it. At the end of regulation play, Maize 2 and Wichita Northwest 2. There'll be a 5-second break, and then they'll play a 10-minute sudden death overtime. If the score is still tied at the end of the 10 minutes, they'll switch ends, play a second 10-minute sudden death overtime. All righty. And while we have all those minutes left, we're going to go ahead and take 2 of them for a break. Back in 2 minutes, overtime. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Intrust Bank is a major sponsor of the Northwest Soccer program through the Eric Profit Scholarship Tournament. At Intrust Bank, we place our values at the center of everything we do. It's a philosophy we have followed for more than 140 years. This principled approach to business is encapsulated into 3 words: tradition for today. This principle makes us different from the rest. Check out Intrust Bank today at intrustbank.com.
Shall we book it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number 1, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
They play 15 extra minutes, and they play the full 15, and regardless of who scores. And if it's still tied after 15, then they do a second 15. Back at Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium for the overtime. We're tied at 2, and let's see who's going to do what here. I think Northwest is going to get the ball and have the wind in the first overtime. And that's exactly the way it looks. In the first overtime, Maize will defend the north goal. In goal for the Eagles, number 00, Cooper Shaw. In goal for Northwest, number 1, Johnny Hune. And they're ready to start. They're not going to do the full 5, which is just fine with me. It will be Maize High kicking it off. Northwest will have the wind in the first overtime. And it's still plenty windy. Although it's not as windy as it was an hour ago.
Oh, yeah, it's died down.
It has died down some. And we're underway here in the first overtime. And here's Christian Urbano getting the ball from Ramirez. Gives it to DeRath. To Brett Anderson. Urbano with it off the foot of Bell, and Urbano sends one forward, but nobody's in a blue shirt is going to get anywhere near it. Cooper Shaw will pick it up for Maize, and he'll have a goalkeeper. Gosh, he booted that one. Jiminy, that's the longest boot from that end of the field we've seen all night. And here's a chance right away for Maize. A shot goes over everything, but they're offside anyway, so it'll be a free kick Northwest. Offside, Maize, free kick Northwest. Christian Urbano sees it go through. It'll be a throw in for Maize. Bell. Well, they're hanging all over Bell. DeRath. Ortiz can't get the ball, and here comes Maize back with it, and I'm not liking the way this is starting out. Maize is dominating play into the wind, and that'll be a free kick for Maize as Carbajal goes down. A low liner. Centered, pinballing around, and finally Johnny will come away with it, and that was dangerous, folks. That was dangerous. The crowd went crazy over there. They thought this might be it, but Johnny will punt it, and he gets a nice boot. Of course, he's aided by the wind. That one's tipped out of play. That should belong to Northwest, and it does. Grizzlies will throw it in. Seven minutes remaining, first overtime. In it goes. DeRath fighting for it in the corner. Goes out of play and belongs to the Eagles. Brett Anderson intercepts that pass. Nice job. He leaves it for Schachter, who sends it up to Urbano. Urbano chips one to Bell. Bell, give and go, back from Eli. Sends it back to Urbano. Urbano. Grizzlies lose it. Here comes Maize back. And Brett gets down there and boots it forward. Hyro comes up to help out. That one goes out of play. Quick throw in from Hyro to Urbano. Urbano sends it to Eli. Eli tried to get it to Hyro, who was streaking down the right side. That was knocked out of play. A quick throw in comes in from Christian. And that one gets booted into Andover, and it will be a throw in for Northwest. Looks like Brett Anderson's going to do it. Oh, thank you. 22 and 39. Another throw in coming. Brett will take it. Urbano deep. It gets chipped out. We'll do it again. This time it will be 15 yards closer. Anderson to Urbano. Grizzlies working on a nice build-up here. Hyro with it. Centering one, and it's rejected and goes out of play. It'll be another throw in for Northwest. And Anderson, whoops, found a white shirt with it by my mistake, and here comes Maize back with it. Grizzlies intercepted. Featherston can't get to it. Now here's a long pass for Maize, and a big shot, and it goes wide, and it will be a goal kick. Goal kick Northwest. Substituting for the Eagles, number 22, Landon Johnson, and number 39, Emery Etchison. 4 minutes to go in the first overtime. We're tied at 2. Next goal wins. Grizzlies have had one double overtime game this year. They lost it to North last week. Benning with it in the center circle. He sends one that's going to be too long. The wind's going to carry it too far, I believe. Although we're going to get a break. That's going to be our ball on a throw-in. And a big break for the Grizzlies. And it comes top of the penalty area. And now Brett Anderson has it taken off of his foot. And that one is knocked out of play by Shocktour. It'll be a throw in for the Eagles. DeRath sends it wide. A long one for Benning, and he can't get to it. And the Eagles will bring it back, and that one goes out of play. It'll belong to Northwest. Approaching 2 minutes remaining in this first overtime. Let's win it here, boys. Let's not have to do it into the wind. There's a centering pass and a shot. Oh, and it goes over the top. And it will be a goal kick for Maize. Goal kick, Maize. That ball had goal written on it. Unfortunately, it was too high. Anderson will get this one, gives it to DeRath. DeRath to Hyro. Here we go again. Come on, guys. Back to DeRath and over to Calvin Bell, DeRath with it again. Goes in deep, and coming out to get it is Cooper Shaw. He'll have a goalkeeper distribution. Throw in for Northwest. Well, Northwest has certainly dominated this overtime. They just haven't been able to find the back of the net with it. Shocktour. And here comes Maize intercepting the pass. Grizzlies get it right back. Less than a minute to go in overtime number 1. keep it right here in between the overtimes, because I don't think they're going to give us a big break. There's a long one, and it's cleared out by Northwest. Good job defensively. 25 seconds to go. In the air, punched forward, and Cooper Shaw's going to get it, and that'll do it in the first overtime. That's the end of the first overtime. The teams will now change ends and play a second 10-minute sudden death overtime. And as I said, folks, we're going to keep it right here as we go to overtime number 2. Brandon's getting tired. Quite frankly, so's Kevin. I'm getting tired. I'm ready to get a W and go home here. That's what I really want. If there is no goal scored in this second 10-minute overtime, ladies and gentlemen, the game will end in a tie, which will really mess up the seedings. Not that it's going to matter to us. We're not going to host a playoff game this year anyway. Our record isn't good enough to host. In the second overtime period, Maize will defend the south goal. In goal for the Eagles, Cooper Shaw. And in goal for the Grizzlies, Johnny Hune. And may the next words I say over the PA be Northwest Grizzly goal. That's what do you think? Grizzlies will kick it off. The wind has died down, but it's still pretty strong. And the Grizzlies will play into the wind. You look at the tree across the way over there, it's really moving. And now the wind picks up again even more because now we're playing into it. Featherston to Durath. And over here, Christian Urbano. Nice job trapping that ball. Forgot to take it with him, though, and Featherston tries to clear it out. Intercepted. Max Nuno back there. He'll send one across to Eli Benning. Benning back to Bell. Bell in the air to center to Ortiz. Ortiz double team there. Comes away with it. Grizzlies with something going. They've got something moving here. Here's a chance. There's a shot and a save by Shaw. I think that was Ortiz on the shot, and a good one it was. And Shaw boots it. He's going to get 3/4 of the field with the wind behind his back. And now the wind is picked up again. Here's a chance for Ortiz. He's 1-on-2, gets a shot off, and it's deflected. Coming out to get it will be Cooper Shaw, and that'll be the end of that thrust. 2 good thrusts into the wind by the Grizzlies here in the first 2 minutes of this second overtime period. And Johnny Hune will corral that one. That one takes a good Grizzly bounce. Coming out to get it is Eli Benning. Benning chips it back now to Durath. Durath up to Eli on the near side. Eli still fighting for it. He has it, and down he goes. And that one goes out of play, and it's going to belong to Maize. No foul on either player going down. Maize substitution number 32, Xavier Leonos. That one gets knocked out by Urbano. We'll do it all over again. Featherston says, take that. Shock Tour puts one up in the air, and the wind just holds it up. My goodness. Well, we got our money's worth tonight. A good game by both teams. They played it even at 2 so far. 7 minutes remaining. Another one be a throw in for Northwest. And that one is going to go over the goal line and be a goal kick for Maize. Taken quickly. Out to center it comes. Here's a chance for the Eagles. Ball deep in Grizzly territory. And that one is deflected out by Nuno. There's another pass, good pass into the penalty area, but goes over the goal line. It will be a corner kick for the Eagles. Corner kick, Maize. Miles Bemis getting set to come in for Northwest. In the air, headed over the top. Goal kick, Northwest. Substituting for the Grizzlies, number 20, Miles Bemis. Bemis will come in, 5.5 to go. Looks like Shock Tour is going to take the free kick, or the goal kick rather. And he does. He gets a pretty good boot off, given the fact it's into the wind. Grizzlies fighting for it. And there's a foul, and that'll be a free kick for Northwest. Grizzlies taking their time with this. I mean, they'd have plenty to work with, but there's one toward Benning, and he can't control it. Bell, and actually that was Urbano, excuse me. Not Benning. Benning was next to him. Benning got shot, and that's blocked by the defense. Can he get it back? No, he cannot. This one's headed out of play by Featherston. It'll be a throw in for Maize. And we have a player down, and they're going to stop the clock here with 3:55 to go. And it's number 29 that's injured. The injured player is number 29, Grant Pittman. Did they sub for him yet? And who's coming in for him? 18. Substitution. Number 18, A.B. Cavazos. And they have restarted play. That one's out of play. It'll belong to Maize. Grizzlies trying to get it out of their own end for another scoring opportunity. They've had several in this overtime period. Bell sends it up, headed forward. Nice play by the Grizzlies. And there's a foul. Oh my goodness, and that will be a card, and it should be, for holding. Benning is upset that they stopped play, and they could have easily have justified letting play continue and give the card later. And we got another substitution here. Substitution for Maize, number 24, Thatcher Otten. Grizzlies with it. And Maize comes away with it. They've got some numbers. Atchison passes it. Oh, and here's an opportunity, but Johnny is there to snuff that one. 3 minutes to go. Johnny will punt it, and it's short. Bounces over Calvin Bell, and it's going to be taken right back by Maize. But Northwest does come away with it. That's Benning on the far side. He's been a workhorse tonight. And that one goes deep. That's going to roll out of play somewhere. I think that's a goal kick. Goal kick, Northwest. In the air, out to Calvin Bell. He gives it to Eli Benning. Benning with some room in front of him. Brings it down. He takes a long pass. Who's going to win the foot race? And Maize clears it, and it goes into the crowd. That'll be a throw in for Northwest. Ball is thrown in, and there's some hesitation there, but Ortiz can't get a shot off, and that one goes out of play, and it will belong to Maize. It was deflected off the foot of Ortiz. Maize will get an opportunity here with 90 seconds remaining in overtime number 2. Oh, shoot, I don't have the clock running. Free kick for Northwest with 1 minute remaining in the game. Who scored it? Northwest Grizzly goal. Goal scorer, the game winner, number 9, Jesus Ortiz. Final score, Wichita Northwest 3 and Maize High 2. Grizzlies will wrap up their regular season next Tuesday when they host the Blue Aces of Wichita East High School in their season finale. Junior varsity will kick off at 5 o'clock, followed by the varsity contest. Next Tuesday is senior night here at Northwest, and the senior night ceremonies will take place between the two games. Come on out next Tuesday and support your Grizzlies while thanking our seniors for their efforts of the last 4 years. If you're unable to come out to the games in person, they will both be live streamed on the Northwest YouTube channel beginning at 4:45 p.m. Find the games on youtube.com/NWHSGrizz. Senior night ceremonies will also be live streamed as well between the two games. Again, we thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your attendance tonight and for your support of your respective teams. Please drive home safely and have a great weekend. We're going to play the whole thing. All right, folks, those of you on board here online, we thank you also for staying with us tonight. Final score tonight, 3-2 Northwest in double overtime. Grizzlies will be on the air 4:45 on Tuesday from right here at Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium. Thanks again for joining us. Have a pleasant weekend, and we'll see you next time. For Brandon, I'm Kevin saying have a great weekend, everybody.